to the big change to eligibility requirements at Vitalant that would allow more people to donate blood, namely gay and bisexual men. Brooke Wade joins us this morning to tell us a little bit more about this. Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning, Jordan.
All right, so talk about these changes. What was different from this time around than what we saw before?
Yeah, so before the FDA had a deferral for men who had sex with men for 3 months, and that started in 2020. And then before that, it was a year-long deferral. So now there is no deferral for gay and bisexual men who are in a monogamous relationship. So that's very exciting news.
How does this change the game for a blood bank like Vitalant?
Oh, it's amazing because it welcomes more new donors that have never been able to give before. As you may have heard, we have been having a critical blood shortage for most of this year. And so with these people being able to come in for the first time, it's so exciting, and it's going to be amazing to see those first-time donors walking in.
You know, and Vitalant always comes up when you have those unfortunate tragedies here in Colorado, what we saw in Boulder, what we recently saw in Colorado Springs. That one specifically really affected the LGBTQ plus community, and they weren't able to help out their own community. So something like this would change the game for that.
Exactly. We needed to send 70 units of blood to the hospital in the wake of that tragedy, and we would have loved to see that community coming out and donating blood. And so, you know, now they're able to, but always we ask people to donate regularly throughout the year, so we have the products on the shelves ready to go before those emergencies happen.
So y'all just announced this new policy yesterday. What has reaction been like to this?
Yeah, it's been very positive. A lot of people are excited. They're able to check their eligibility status with us and make those appointments either at a center or blood drive near them.
While we have you here, I feel like we always need to talk about the need for blood right now. Is there still that critical need out there? Are you guys still asking for donors at this time?
Yes, so we still have a critical blood shortage here at Vitalant and across the state of Colorado. So we're asking for people who have type O blood to come in. That's the most transfused blood type. O negative is the universal blood type, so anyone can receive that in a trauma situation. And then platelets, of course. And so, you know, we applaud the FDA for updating this guideline. And so now, regardless of your gender or your sexual orientation, you may be eligible to come and give blood with us now.
Yeah, it's so true. So for anybody watching this right now, or they're going to see this a little bit later, what is something they need to know before they come and give? Where do they register online? Do they have to make an appointment? What's all the details?
Yeah, so we encourage everyone to first check your eligibility, because there's certain medications you may be taking, certain health conditions you may have that may prevent you from coming in. So check your eligibility at vitalant.org. There's a whole section. There's a number to call if you still have questions. And then make an appointment at a center or blood drive near you. Just search your zip code. They'll all come up for you. We have a Vitalant app that's really easy to use.
Makes it easier. Okay, perfect. I was just going to ask for anybody that would like to educate themselves a little bit more on this new policy and see how it affects them potentially. Where can they learn that?
Yeah, so vitalant.org/eligibility update will have all of this new information and more frequently asked questions to help answer those more in-depth questions you might have.
All right, a big change to a very critical resource here in Colorado. All right, Brooke, thanks for being with us.
Jordan.
All right.